Well, hello guys, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okay, so we're going to dive straight in for William, how he was feeling. So I've since heard that they kept them waiting, waiting 50 minutes in the church hoping that they would get us a decent seat or something. Okay, so that'll have been the waiting that we discussed the other day. Oh dear, you know, their ploys they pulled, don't they? You know, I mean, these was minor stunts compared to previous efforts. Okay, but yeah, I do feel still feel like the children was used. I mean, do you know what? Right, I think if they didn't bring him, there's the story. Okay, but if they did bring him and then kept him away from the other family members, now that would upset people, you know. And I think if there's any case that it's going to be, I think it would be that. But as well, you know, I got the strength card yesterday for 2 answers that I gave. So just before I go into William, I'm going to ask again. Okay, so did Lilibet travel to the UK for the Jubilee? Well, for the period. I'm getting a yes. Yeah, it's the truth. Yeah, so the truth that she came, okay, the truth is she did come. But what about Archie? Did Archie come to the UK for the Jubilee? Right, I'm getting the 9 of Swords here. The reason I'm thinking is I think was bothered, you know, somebody's concerned about being cruel, okay, about being cruel and worried about him. I don't get sleepless nights, so maybe as well he hasn't been very well, okay, maybe he hasn't been very well. I'm getting just like in pain. So that's why both answers would have been correct, because one was in the States. Just let me clarify it again. So, you know, did the Queen get to meet Archie this time round in the UK during the Jubilee? Did she? No. No, so it's Archie who hasn't come. It's Archie. It wasn't included, okay? They've exaggerated the truth, but there's no mention of him, is there? I think as well it's like childish behaviour, holding him back, okay? I think, you know, the lies. So you've had that story out where, funnily enough, you know, where a UK person who's a fucking YouTuber as well, you know, hitting all the nails on the head, you know, threatening their child. So I think it's, you know, so Lilibet did come, but Archie didn't. Okay, I'm almost certain. I'm almost certain. Are we correct that, you know, Archie did not come to the UK? Is it correct? Yeah. Yeah, fucking spot on. Spot on, spot on. And you know what? You're going to find out this soon. So that's why we struggled, okay? Because always remember with me, excuse me, the truth is easy, okay? The truth is easy. Always getting a lot of confusion because I was getting, you know. So I think this is the answer, okay? So I'm so glad that we've looked back into it. What did the Queen feel when she heard Archie wasn't with him? Yeah, she'd had enough. She'd had enough, you know. It was like, I don't want to get involved, okay? So it was just a Lilibet fest. Oh my God, that's awful. That's awful. Absolutely awful. And, you know, Lilibet was kept from the rest of the family, okay? I've told you before, you know, all those shit things, and all the rumours about the Queen meeting him and Charles even. It wasn't true. And this is not because of privacy, okay? It's because it keeps them talked about. Them kids don't have to come out, because not coming out and showing off, you know, is, well, that they want the interest, they keep the interest. If you know, like the Cambridges, they willingly give pictures out, regular pictures, you know, so it creates, it lessens the price of the photo of the child, you know, therefore lessening the risk to a child as well, so by somebody pursuing, you know, wanting to get a photograph. So I just feel like that was it. That was it when she found out, you know, that was it. I mean, you'd think they'd have 2 different high chairs, you know, one blue, one pink, but only one was seen. I know what you think, guys, I really do. I've read all your comments the last day and yesterday and everything, and I totally get it. We can all have a different opinion, and I can only say what I see, okay? And I might not have seen the full picture, okay? I might have asked the wrong question, interpreted it wrongly. But on this, I'm certain, and I'm also certain that it'll come out. Looks like we ditched William. Okay, we'll continue with this, I'm afraid, okay? How unexpected, how unexpected. Okay, so yeah, Archie definitely not come. Archie definitely not come. Why didn't Meghan and Harry bring Archie? So, why didn't she? Because she didn't want him at the celebration, you know, the Jubilee is all day, saying he didn't want, that's right, she didn't want Archie mixing with the other children. Oh, that's terrible. And making friends, because the 3 of Cups, you know, can be very, like, you know, you're celebrating, aren't you? You know, getting together with people and celebrating something, birthdays, new job, divorce, whatever, you know. It's about getting together with others. She didn't want Archie with others, and it would have been harder to explain as well, because at the end of the day, Louis is 4, okay, isn't he the same age? I don't know. I think they're the same age. I think Oscar's one of my grandchildren. I think they're the same age. So he's 4 in November. So it might be that. She didn't want him mixing at all. That's why she didn't. So, you know, how did Harry feel about leaving Archie behind? Yeah, like they made the wrong decision. Okay, I've got the 7 of Pentacles here. I think you soon to find, you know, that Archie was nowhere here. Okay, that's why we got that strength card. You know, it had me going all yesterday, and I was thinking, bloody hell, what, you know, why did I find it so difficult? And you have to just go back to it, you know, say what you say. Yeah, it was a bad decision, okay. There was defying, they did it, you know. They knew they was going to upset people. And, well, you know, drawing Lilibet out and not Archie would have caused questions as well. Oh, dear, oh, dear. You know, these children are just used, aren't they? They really are used. I mean, I found it real difficult going near these 2 babies, because I just... who is talking sense there? Who is talking sense? Who thinks that is a fucking good idea? No one's sane. Or no one, you know, that it's very vindictive. It's very vindictive. So I think, you know, the Archie factor, like, it wouldn't have been a surprise, really, you know, for him to show up at all, that, you know. So I think that was lesson. But that wait at the church, it was at the church I saw him, They was fuming, absolutely fuming. So Meghan and Harry wasn't 15 minutes late. No, there was nearly an hour. Nearly an hour. Nearly an hour. I mean, that's just disgraceful. Didn't work though, did it? Didn't work. So, how did the Queen feel about Harry then when he told her he hadn't brought Archie? Because the mum reverse card, the Empress reverse, means, you know, no child as well. And I thought, turning up with no child. But then every time I asked if Lilibet has had a birthday in the UK and met the Queen, I got yes. Easy, straight away, yes, definite. I don't know where I was going now. Start again. Right, okay, so, yeah, what, oh, yeah, what, you know, what was their Queen? What did the Queen think of Harry's explanation to why Archie's not here? He's been caught out, okay? I think the Queen, you know, let it be known that, you know, she knew what they was up to. She knew they'd try and do something. Now, I've told you before, or recently, where kids are involved, people tend to back off, okay? So, is it a story? Is it not a story? You know, nobody wants anything overshadowing their jubilee, but they've been, you know, caught out. And when they get, you know, they'll be found out for this, okay? They will. Somebody will keep their mouth shut. And it's just like mistake. It's a big mistake, you know. Harry thought he realises the minute he got here it was a mistake. The Queen knows it's a mistake, and that when people find out, he's going to be, you know, dragged through the mud. What excuse did you know, the Harkles give? What excuse did they give for not bringing Archie? Right, so Six of Pentacles reverse. What excuse, you know? Oh, just holding back. Just holding him back. That's it. It's not coming. It was too late when they got here. Okay. And other people's attempts, maybe, you know, other people's attempts. I'm getting attempts to buy love. It's always a tricky one, that one. I think the lack of involvement. I think she, you know, Archie doesn't know, he's a bit older, you know, this, that and the other. I just think it's absolutely bullshit. But I'm getting like, well, when you're buying things or doing things for other people, it's because you want something back, okay? I think she wanted something back. She had the perfect excuse to go. She had the perfect excuse to go as well, you know. Poor Archie. Poor Archie. So, okay then, let's ask the Mother of the Year then. So, Meghan, how do you truly feel about Archie? I think, you know, her and Harry often feel like failures when it comes to the children, and I really do. So for whatever reason, okay, and I'm getting lack of commitment. I mean, you know, that's they've left the kids so many times in the last few weeks, you know, by going to Invictus and what have you. And then who knows, you know, where else they jet off to. And I just feel like Meghan, you know, I feel like Archie is quite detached from Meghan if she finds him difficult. Yes, people with personality disorders can hate. I'm not going to say hate, but probably. You know, they hate any child, you know, that's like says no, or maybe comes across, you know, and don't want to be near him, so therefore the mother or the father would think, it's rejection, because this is all about rejection. Meghan would feel rejected by Archie, okay, especially if, like, there's not that much commitment between them. You know, you need time. Archie's going from here to there, you know. It is with a lot of different people, so his bonds are as strong as when you're just with one person all the time. How does Meghan feel about Lilibet? She's not happy, okay? She's not happy. So she's not happy in anything. I'm getting the Six of Swords here, okay? So she feels she has to stay where she is. She feels she has to stay where she is, okay? I think she's feeling like she's, you know, she has to make an effort. I mean, all right, you know, new mummies and daddies, regardless of how they get here, okay, they can feel like that, okay, they can feel troubled and stuck. But she's not stuck, she's choosing to stay. Meghan's probably so focused with everything else that, you know, these two have not got that. Well, they would have the bond. They would have the bond, but I don't think, you know, I hate to say this because I'm not going to say that, you know, they're bad parents or anything. I think that would be upsetting. But I just think it mentally, there's, you know, some kind of disconnect there. She's not like, it's, you know, whatever it is, Meghan's dragging everything around with her, you know, so she's not enjoying a marriage, being in the Royals, being with Netflix. She's not happy, is she, in anything she does. And it seems that she's finding it difficult as well, being, you know, a parent. Too much temptation, you know, to get back at somebody. And people do it to a child. I witnessed it between a very close member of my family and ridicule a young child, you know, all because they have a personality disorder and couldn't cope with rejection and, you know, all the problems associated. Wasn't pleasant, wasn't nice neither at all. It's awful to witness. And it's cruel. It fucking is cruel. Okay, will the papers, you know, will the media print the story that Archie didn't come? The story is stuck right now. Unable to move, unable to move. I'm getting restrictions. Now that would come out, okay, so feeling trapped and stuck, unable to move. So the Eight of Swords to me doesn't mean something has ended, okay? It's you're stuck there, and then you're about to go through the Nine of Swords, which is what we've got over Archie, definitely, okay? Right in the beginning, we've picked the Nine of Swords there. Well, the public found out that Archie was never in the UK for the Jubilee. I'm getting not seeing others, point of view. I think they want me to change the question because it says that's just wasting time with your current attitude, so change it. Oh, well, maybe the public, you know, slowly start to change it. So maybe it's the public that come forward, and then maybe it's looked into. So, okay then. So what do we need to know then that we don't about Archie not coming to the UK for the Jubilee? Again, it's just, you know, it's deception. Meghan's deceiving herself, you know, and so are everybody else. If you think this ain't going to come out at some point, okay, it might not come out straight away, but I have got we've had the Eight of Wands somewhere. Yeah, Eight of Wands. It will come out, it will. It'll be a few weeks then, maybe, because I'm getting 8 weeks. They'll put it down to security. They'll deny, you know, that it was to upset people, you know, in the royal family and unsettle them all, and that it wasn't about being cruel and spiteful and vindictive. We know it was, okay, so it doesn't matter what she says, we know you can't hide from that fact at all. Who looks after Archie in the States? Who looks after him? I'm getting a friend here, stayed with a friend maybe. I'm seeing a young person, younger. Oh, a woman, definitely a woman. She's got long hair. I just think as well things have been prepared, so, you know, for the next step. Okay, so for the next step, I think there's going to be some gossip released here. I also feel as around the person who Archie's been staying with, maybe is one of her friends, okay? I mean, why would you do that? Oh, I don't know that, because like when my kids was young, their mates was always sleeping over, so yeah, maybe. Okay, to the murder deck then. Final question. What next for this story about Archie not coming? These terrify me. Yeah, I think more stories about why Archie couldn't come here. You know, I'm seeing like obviously monsters in the background here. So you're looking at violence, And so, yeah, I think it's their fear of violence. Isn't it funny how those stories are just fucking creeping out now? That's why they're doing the leaking, look, you know, to stay one step ahead, and then they can just blame the, what you call it, they can blame that, whoever it was that they went in court with, okay, so that they was fearful. Oh, shut up. Shut up, you fucking miserable gits. Honest to God, they did it on purpose. They did it out of spite, okay? So what's new? But bloody hell, we've got to the bottom of it, okay? See how easy that was, all right? Because it's, you know, we've got to the point now, okay? We've got to the point. So I'm really, really happy. So you'll get William tomorrow, maybe, okay? Okay, bye now. Bye-bye.